What's going on? This is Mike Voss. I'm about to break down my verse from my song The Reaper featuring Don Michael Jr. off my album Ain't Nobody's Hero, available now on all streaming platforms. So yeah, this song, this is a real honest song right here, you know. This ain't like a flexing type song. This is being real about, you know, your flaws as a man and stuff. This is The Reaper.
Father, forgive me, look in my dad's eyes. See the pain he been living with since his past lives. When all my relationships have been capsized, I'm being over my head and I ain't been baptized.
Yeah, man, so Father, forgive me, look in my dad's eyes, my real dad, you know, and see the pain he been living with since his past lives. Like, my dad's been through a lot, you know what I mean? I was in the Vietnam War, you know, he lost his mother when he was, I think, 9 years old. He had, you know, a tumultuous home life, you know, he's been through a lot. And he survived it, and he managed to be, you know, a good father, which he never had a good father, you know, so... But I see, when I talk to him as I get older, you know, you see the pain in someone's eyes clearer as you get older. And then the baptized line, I never had a religion, you know, I really was never baptized. So like, I never had any kind of religion. So when I say my relationships will be capsized, like when a ship capsizes, when the ship sinks and you drown, you're in over your head, just like when a baby gets baptized. But I've never been baptized, so if I ever get in over my head, I'm worried that I won't know what to do.
I float between reality and broken dreams. I roam with the wolves like Minnesota's team. Another hopeless fiend for the dopamine. Can't remember when my soul was clean or what sober means.
Some real shit. When I say running with the wolves like Minnesota's team, Minnesota Timberwolves, obviously, you know, a little wordplay there. But when I say a hopeless fiend for the dopamine, I don't know what sober means. Of course, drugs, I'm literally talking about drug use, but I'm also saying when you're a hopeless fiend for dopamine, that don't have to be drugs. That could be social media, like validation, sex, just chasing that feeling of love, just using people for different shit, like being toxic in general, like it give you a dopamine hit, you know, and that shit also can make us into addicts. Even if you don't do drugs or drink, you can still be an addict for dopamine, you know.
It's deeper than a metaphor. I ain't got the energy to fight depression's war anymore. Opportunity knocking, but it just get ignored until the day that I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Crazy. Yeah. It is deeper than a metaphor, you know. This is a very honest song. A lot of stuff I wrote on this album, Ain't Nobody's Hero, is very honest, very vulnerable. This is one of the top examples of that, I think. You know, if you suffer with depression, you know how it can make you miss opportunities. It's ironic. You get depressed because of lack of opportunity in life, but if you get lost in that depression, then you can miss the next opportunity knocking. And then you might not realize that you missed that until you're the one knocking on heaven's door. And if you ain't heard Knocking on Heaven's Door, that's like a classic song and shit, you know what I mean?
I say a prayer and hope somebody get the message. Nobody there, talking to myself, schizophrenic, pathetic. I wonder if it's my punishment, doing 6 feet worth of dirt till I'm buried under it.
Damn, so that's how I ended the verse. I say a prayer and hope somebody gets a message. Nobody there, talking to myself, schizophrenic. You know, I'm envious of those in a way who turn to prayer to help them through stuff, because I prayed a couple times when I was a kid and then was just like, nah, it never worked. Nothing I wanted happened. And I wasn't asking for stupid shit. And it just got to the point where it was like, man, forget this. So as an adult, you say a prayer. I say a prayer now, and sometimes it feels like nobody's listening. So when you talk to yourself, that's a symptom of schizophrenia. So that's why I say I'm talking to myself, schizophrenic, pathetic. I wonder if it's my punishment doing 6 feet worth of dirt till I'm buried under it. Meaning like, I wonder if this is karma for stuff I've done to other people, you know what I mean? Or if I was born with this karma, maybe from sins my father committed, you know. So like, it's just like, I wonder if this feeling I get at times, the mental health issues and all that, is my punishment. And because I've done 6 feet worth of dirt, metaphorically, until you're buried 6 feet under the ground. You know, just some wordplay there. But yeah, I know this is a really dark song, man. But the point is, using stuff like this in a therapeutic way is what keeps me here. You know, it helps keep me here. So to those out there who are suffering with mental health issues and depression, find an outlet. Even if you don't share it publicly, you ain't gotta. Just something that makes you, you know, find the creativity. I do believe creativity is in all people in some form. So, you know, find that within yourself. Trust me, use that outlet, you know. So, and also shout out to Don Michael Jr., who's featured on the song. He kills his verse too. And of course, shout out to my man Duvak, who produced my entire new album, Ain't Nobody's Hero, which is available now on all platforms. Mike Voss. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Keep listening.
Father, forgive me, look in my dad's eyes. See the pain he been living with since his past.